I'm gonna tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was this guy named Roderick Burgess. He was a wizard or a Satanist, I don't know. Not that it's important. What is important is that he came up with the ultimate extortion scheme. He called his boys over to his house and told them that he was gonna capture the Angel of Death and that he would only let him go if he granted them immortality.
Did they do it, Boxy?
Shut up, Rhino, I'm getting to it. Where was I? Oh yeah, so they go down to his basement, they light some candles, they cast their spell, and lo and behold, it worked. But not in the way they figured. They caught his brother.
Oh, Death has a brother?
One more word at you, Rhino, and you're out. You hear me? Alright, like I said, they got the wrong guy. The brother is supposed to be the god of dreams, like the Sandman or something. He was carrying his special tools for his work. A helmet, a bag of sand, and his dream stone. They took these things from him. That's why they say we have nightmares today, cause Mooks messed everything up. Supposedly Burgess and his cult all died in their sleep, or went crazy one by one. Nobody knows what happened to the Sandman, or most of his tools, except for one.
Let me guess. The Dreamstone?
Right you are, Bob. The Dreamstone got passed down from Burgess's heirs until it became the property of Ethel Cripps. She's that rich old broad that dropped dead last month. Her family is donating the Dreamstone to the Gotham Smithsonian. It's set to go on display next week. But that ain't gonna happen, because we're gonna steal it.
So, what's the plan?
The plan is this. Margaret Pye over here used to be the curator of the Gotham Smithsonian until she was fired last year. She's gonna be our little lady on the inside. She'll know how to get us to the room where the Dreamstone is being kept.
They will regret the day they met me.
Lady, I'm willing to bet everyone regrets meeting you.
Pipe down, Tony. She's the reason you're gonna be making bank on this job. For those of you that aren't familiar with Gotham's underworld, this is Tony Zuko. He and Rhino are gonna be the muscle on this here caper.
I'm Rhino!
I'm assuming that between you two, Rhino is the brains of the operation.
Why, I oughta.
Why? Thank you.
Tony, sit down and shut up. Unless you want to stay in your daddy's shadow.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Bob Hawkins will be our wheelman. He's one of the best drivers in the business.
Hey, Boxy, I got a question. You never mentioned our client on this gig. Being Joker's #1 guy in the past has made me leery about working for mysterious bosses.
Don't wet yourself over it, Bob. You'll get to meet him in the flesh right here in this warehouse once we have the stone. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce our lucky charm on this endeavor. He's our ace in the hole, Matches Malone.
You're too kind, Boxy.
Nah, it's true. Matches is the best safe cracker in this city. Pie will get us through security, but Matches will get us in that vault. Now, get your crap in gear. We meet back here in 12 hours, 3 a.m. on the dot. After tonight, we're gonna be sitting pretty.
We're sitting ducks here!
What about Rhino?
They got him! Now move this bucket!
We lose him.
Not yet. Hold on to your butts.
I do believe we outrun the authorities.
Thanks, Toots. But we ain't out of the woods yet.
There! The warehouse is just up ahead. Pull in back. I'll get the door.
All right, we're cool. Now, does someone want to tell me what happened to Rhino?
What happened to Rhino? I'll tell you what happened. Matches happened, that's what. You kept me from shooting those cops. Rhino had to step in. That's when they took him down with mace and stun guns. If you let me do my job, Rhino wouldn't be in jail right now.
Cops? What were the cops doing there?
Yeah, the cops on us the second we had our hands on the stone. We should have never trusted some dumb broad with a chip on her shoulder.
I was flawless! They haven't changed a thing since dismissing me! You saw it yourself. We waltzed right in without a hint of trouble. Whatever tipped off the authorities, it wasn't me.
Well, if it wasn't for you being stupid, maybe we were set up.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I smell a rat. Or should I say, a bat.
What?
You heard me. I'm saying that we were set up by none other than Batman, and I think he's in this room right now.
Oh, please. Now I know you're out of your gourd.
You back off. Just because you're a dame doesn't count you out. Maybe you're working for the Bat. Who knows? No one has seen the Bat. Maybe he's some crazy dame like you.
Okay, I think you need to chill out here. Boxy and our client will be here any minute.
And that's another thing. Who is this mystery man we're working for? Think about it. Maybe Batman is the one that set this whole thing up in the first place.
Tony, are you listening to yourself? Why would Batman go out of his way, causing a crime, just to catch us? Doesn't make any sense. You keep talking like that, they're gonna throw you in the booby hatch.
Is that the strip joint on Miller Street?
No, I'm talking about Arkham.
You calling me crazy?
Look, I know it's now the trendy thing for criminals to put on loud costumes and call themselves stupid names, as if being a psychopath is some sort of advantage or something. You should start wearing a yellow suit for efficient people. Maybe call yourself Zuko Face or something.
You'd like the others to think I'm crazy, wouldn't you, Matches? Or should I say, Batman?
What are you?
You're the one that kept me from shooting those cops at the museum, because I didn't waste those pigs. Rhino got clipped. Now that I think about it, who are you, anyway? I've never worked with you before. Bob, you ever worked with Matches Malone?
Nah.
Men are just simpletons. Next time I'm flying solo. What was that? Boys, I think someone might be.
Don't you bring up my father! My father doesn't own me!
Never mind. I'll investigate the noise myself in a spooky, dark warehouse. Fortunately, this little birdie has her own set of talents. Anybody here? I know you're not Boxy or the boss. You wouldn't happen to be this Batman that Tony is frightened of? You don't have to be afraid of me. Come on out. I won't hurt you. We can be friends. It's said that the Dreamstone has supernatural powers. You and I can ditch this motley crew and use the stone together. What do you say?
What's with the buzzing?
That sounded like pie.
I don't see her anywhere. It's too dark over here.
I found her.
Who tied her up?
Is the broad dead?
Nah, she's just out like a light.
Does this mean that Tony was right?
Over there! I saw something moving in the dark. He's here. Looks like I was wrong about you. Hey, wait a minute. How come you two ain't shooting?
I'm a safecracker, baby, not a firecracker.
Nobody told me I needed a gun on this job.
Right, you're just a couple of angels, aren't you? You know, I owe you gentlemen an apology. Neither one of you could have been the Bat. But who's to say neither of you are working for him?
Listen, Tony. No disrespect, but don't do anything stupid here.
Shut up! Hey, Bats, I know you're out there. I got one or both of your sidekicks here. You don't come in a count of 3, I'm gonna waste them both. Starting with you, Matches. 1, 2...
Hey, what the hell's going on here? My ears on the street tell me the job went south. The cops have Rhino, and I walk in to see Zoko trying to ice everyone. Somebody care to explain what happened?
Yeah, I can see. We were set up, Boxy. The cops knew we were coming. They're working with the Bat.
Batman?
Yeah, Batman. He's everywhere. He was with the cops. He even took out Pie. She's tied up over in the corner. He's here now watching us. I think Matches or Bob are working for him.
Is this true, boys?
Pie's knocked out. That is true. Someone's sneaking around. I don't know about it being Batman. Before you walked in, Tony was accusing us of being Batman.
He even said that you might even be Batman, Boxy.
Oh, he did he?
It was in the heat of the moment, Boxy. I swear, no.
I don't want to hear it. Whoever took out Pie is likely still sneaking around. We got the cops sniffing around the neighborhood. Those gunshots didn't help. They echoed for blocks. We ain't got time. We gotta make the deal now.
Sorry.
Apologies, Boxy.
Won't happen again.
Without further ado, gentlemen, may I present to you our client, John D.
Good evening, gentlemen. I trust that you have my dreamstone.
Got it right here.
Finally. Mother did her best to deny me the dreamstone, but she could not deny me my destiny.
Mother? You're Ethel Cripps' boy. Why didn't she leave you the stone?
We weren't exactly close. She only saw it as some trinket, but I knew its power. With the dreamstone, I can shape the world and even all of reality with but a single whim.
You two want to make it snappy? The cops are circling the block.
Once I have the dreamstone, you shall all receive your rewards.
Alright, here you go.
What's the meaning?
I knew it! Where are you? Fight me like a man!
You were right, Tony.
Bob? That you? Where are you?
There was a reason to be afraid.
I'm telling you, when this smoke clears, you better be. You were the Bat.
That's right, Tony. I was Bob. Now I'm the crushing weight on your throat. Tomorrow, tell all your little friends that the dark corners of Gotham have eyes. I am always watching.
It's safe. No one's around.
I know.
Good God! Stop that!
I have something for you.
The Dreamstone. Nice work. My undercover guys couldn't have done better.
Your people came in early at the museum. Did you call that?
Not me. Officers at the scene got an anonymous tip minutes before the break-in. It happened too fast to stop it. Those officers might have lost their lives if not for Malone stepping in.
So it's true. Intriguing.
Nah, not all criminals are evil scumbags. A lot of them are people who make mistakes, with their own set of morals. You might want to remember that on the worst days.
I wonder if your anonymous caller is the same person that was sneaking around tonight.
You don't know? I assumed that was your personal backup.
No, not mine. Here's what's left of the smoke bomb they threw.
Let me see that. This is police issue. Oh well. That's tomorrow's problem. We got work to do tonight.
Of course. The work never ends.
Babs, can I come in?
Of course. Morning, Daddy.
Your mother wants you downstairs ASAP or you're walking to school.
I'm coming! How did last night go? Did you catch any supervillains?
Hardly. Sounds like you had a long night too.
Just some homework.
Well, don't overdo it. Love you.
Love you! Homework and extra credit.